Okay, I'm going to cover several things in this Ich bin nackt video. Yes, I am truly naked. I'm still wet from the shower, but it's warm in here. I'll dry off in a couple minutes. I'll probably dry off before I finish the dozenth take on this video, before I get it perfected down to where I like it and actually post that video. But the first thing I'm going to cover is Mark. His YouTube channel is Mark Paul Lewis. I'm sure that's his name, or that's the name he's going by here on YouTube. But anyway, that's Wandering Gypsy's former stalker. Now, in one of it, y'all periodically go to his YouTube channel just to see if he's posted anything interesting. Now, most of his videos are real short, and he really doesn't really doesn't go into any effort to make them interesting. Dude, try to at least make your videos a little bit interesting. Now, it's Monica Sarah McConnell, something close to that, I think. And one of his videos, he had said that she was a girlfriend from when he was 17 to when he was 19. He couldn't trust her. He said she has also had something going on with his father. His father had something, but he said that he left it because he couldn't trust her. In another video, it said that she'd killed every husband that she'd ever had. Now, why would a guy want to have anything to do with a chick that's killing her husbands? I don't get it. I wouldn't want to have a girlfriend that's doing it. And Sarah Wandering Gypsy certainly wouldn't hurt anybody. Let's see. Like I said, if you go to his YouTube channel, if you got a comment, hey, say something nice. He's already got about couple thousand viewers of Wandering Gypsy. Letting him know that the cops are watching him. That if he gets anywhere close to Sarah, they probably would arrest him for for stalking her. Let's see. The next thing I'm going to cover. Marlene's life. Her latest video. She's over in Italy. I haven't commented yet, but I was going to comment if she speaks Italian. Or her boyfriend could speak a little bit of Italian, because a lot of Europeans will speak multiple languages. Know some of the more common phrases in 4 or 5 different languages. That's pretty common. Now, when she was in Spain, or she was in the island of Tenerife, which is part of Spain, and what she had something on, I don't know if it's there on YouTube or it's on Facebook, but I'd commented, habla español, because that's where they do speak Spanish in Tenerife. She may know a little bit of Spanish. I've never heard her speak Spanish. I've only heard her on her videos. I've only heard her speak German. Her videos are done in German. If you watching her off of YouTube, there are audio dubbed in English. But if you download them and watch them like I do, it's her original video. It's in German. There was a guy. There's a guy I know that his wife is Italian, but apparently she's from a part of Italy that speaks French. He was talking to her. He picked it up thinking it was Italian. I heard him talking to her one time. I'm not fluent in French. I know I could get a handful of words, other than "c'est la vie." He was talking to her and he said, "That's Italian." I said, "No, man, that's French." I might pick up a word or two here and there in French. Now the thing, now when I heard our brand new Pope, well, I'm not Catholic, but the world's new Pope was speaking Italian. There's a lot of words in Italian that are close to Spanish words. I can't part of what he was saying. That's kind of weird. Of course, he did it. He did it in. He's an American guy. I'm sure he's fluent in English, but he's also fluent in Italian and then fluent in Spanish, because he had a church down in Peru. He's certainly a guy that's seen a fair chunk of the world. Now, let's see. The next thing I'm going to cover. Vice Grip Garage's latest project. I've watched the video about halfway through. It's an El Camino, but he's calling it El Cocaino, because they had this had a seat that had some compartments under it, and he said that's just perfect for hauling contraband. Well, you could maybe people were camping out of it. Maybe people put camping gear in there. And El Camino's like a pickup bed. Maybe the guy kept. Maybe tent and stuff, that if it was in the back of the El Camino, it would get rained on and stuff. Maybe it wasn't for contraband. That's a guess on my part. I have no idea how somebody would use something. Of course, if you can take camping gear, I guess you could put a tarp over everything and keep it dry in the rain. Maybe the compartment was for hauling contraband. I have no idea. So next thing, for Zelle. Now, several people have asked me if I've got Zelle set up. I don't really trust a electronic fund transfer, but maybe Zelle's pretty secure. I had to kind of look into it and see what I'm thinking. I'm thinking there's probably an app you set up on your phone, and then you probably enter your bank account information and stuff. I'm thinking that's probably what you have to do. It's probably pretty easy. I had a tech as soon as I make this video. They said the last thing, for my grandson. Now I've got these Pimsleur language files. Now that I a number of years ago, I gave my daughter a laptop. I've got these Pimsleur files. I downloaded them at the torrent years ago. I've had them for years. I've got about 20 or 30 different languages. There's a big block of Pimsleur files that were all these different languages. The only ones I've ever listened to were I got Spanish and German. Tried to pick up a little bit of Italian and French, just because there's nothing in on Esperanto, but there are Esperanto lessons here on YouTube. If you type Esperanto, you get those lessons. I can't really pick up Esperanto, but there are words that you recognize in Esperanto. Well, like the word for hound is hundo. Hund. That's Hund is dog in German. So they've taken Hundo as a dog. Let's see, I think I've covered everything. If my grandson wants, sees language files, like I said, Spanish or German, I had those on that laptop I'd give my daughter, but I think that quit on her. She probably taught that thing years ago. Let's see if my grandson wants these, let me know, and I'll put them on a thumb drive. And sometime I'm over there. You have to have like a laptop or a PC or something to play those on. These are actually pretty good. What Pimsleur does, they have you repeating what I call stupid phrases. Now it goes like cuánto cuesta una cerveza en Tijuana? How much is a beer in Tijuana? Or Los Americanos told me mucho leche. Americans drink a lot of milk. Now that's a stupid phrase, but you repeat it over and over, and you pick up a language that way. These really do work. By repeating the stupid phrases over and over again, you do pick up the language. Of course, there's probably people. I said that one time, and just talking. I don't think the lady that I'm talking to understood what I said, but another guy looked at me pretty funny when I said, "Los Americanos told me mucho leche." This guy looked at me really weird. He probably figured I was a big milk drinker or something. Okay, bye-bye.